Welcome back everybody to another episode of Sneaker Updates. This will be Sneaker Updates number 70. If you happen to be new here, feel free to subscribe and enable post notifications just so you stay 100% updated on all hype sneaker releases. Essentially, in this series, we go over sneakers that received updates throughout the week. For example, some of those may potentially include some Jordans, Yeezys, and more. But with that short little intro out of the way, why don't we jump right into the first update. Kicking it off for today, we will be discussing the Yeezy 350 V2 Zebra, specifically their restock or re-release on the 10th of December, which is in just a couple of days from now. We did discuss this a while ago since they were on the Adidas Yeezy calendar, which did prove to be accurate evidently. Now it is 100% confirmed as they are loaded on Adidas now. And unfortunately, the calendar was also correct in the sense that it was a Europe only re-release. So for all my Europe viewers, this is your time to shine. For those of you outside of Europe though, you would still be able to go for these if you were to reship these, and you'd still be able to make some profit off of these, especially the sizes under 8. Margin just wouldn't be as amazing, of course, as it would be for those of you in Europe, and of course, less of a hassle. Anyway, if you do plan to go for them, the Adidas raffle is open for the majority of regions, and for a very select few, they will be doing their normal splash page release. Hopefully in the future, the US does see yet another re-release of these, because obviously, this is just one of the many re-releases we have seen for these. It is not the first time. Now, while still on the topic of Yeezys, the Yeezy 700 V3 Clay Brown official images have loaded onto Adidas, so now we get a detailed look at them. These will be dropping on December 21st for $200. I expect these to be profitable, somewhere in the range of where the 700 V3 Safflowers were sitting at, so nothing too crazy, but easy profit nonetheless. Furthermore, official images have loaded for the Yeezy 350 V2 Sand. These drop on December 18th for $220. Unlike the Bread or Zebra 350s, unfortunately, I am not expecting these to perform very well at all. I do believe that sizes under 8 should be easy lunch money, but anything larger than that will only be lunch money if you don't have tax in your state. Nothing too significant, but if this does change as we do approach the drop, as usual, I'll keep you guys updated. And lastly, for Yeezys, regarding the Bread 350s, if you did successfully cop these, be sure to check out my video regarding whether you should sell or hold them, and of course, this video regarding the restocks we should be seeing this week. In fact, we already saw quite a few on foot sites as well as DSG today. With Yeezys out of the way though, let's move on to Jordans, where we have very exciting news today. But first, before we jump into that, just a friendly reminder that the Jordan 1 J Balvin will be releasing tomorrow on Nike sneakers for $190. Expect these to be very profitable with a great margin, full throttle of course on these, and you'd be surprised to know how limited these are, but I guess they just aren't in extremely high demand, perhaps because they're just so extremely colorful, but the stock on these is only 15K total pairs, which is absolutely insane considering how low prices are currently. Moving on, we have an exact release date for the Jordan 1 Trophy Room now. These will be dropping on February 10th for $170 at Trophy Room and on their online website, just like the Jordan 5 drop. And of course, I will make a cop guide for these, so be sure to subscribe and enable post notifications if you do happen to be new here. When these do drop, expect them to be very profitable with an incredible margin. Stock on these should be around 12,000 pairs, and they are supposed to be numbered just like the Jordan 5. Moving on, we got a detailed look at the Jordan 1 85 High Cut Neutral Gray, which is dropping for $200 in early 2021. You could certainly expect these to be very profitable with a good margin when they do drop, based off how the prior 85 cut did. Moving on, the Jordan 1 Women's Atmosphere will be dropping in fall of 2021 for $170, mock-up courtesy of Z Sneakerheads. Definitely expect these to be profitable with a good margin when they do end up dropping, one of the many upcoming Jordan 1s to look forward to. Then we got an early in-hand look at the Jordan 1 Mint, which is dropping in early 2021, potentially as early as February. I would expect these to be profitable with a pretty good margin, but as always, I will keep you guys updated as we do approach the drop. Moving on, we got more detailed images of the Jordan 1 Silver Toe. Remember, these will be dropping on February 12th for $170, as we did discuss in the prior week. Definitely expect these to be very profitable with a good margin as well. With Jordans out of the way now though, let's now move on to some miscellaneous sneakers, where we have some of the most fantastic news to start. Stussy has recently just announced that they will be dropping 2 Air Force 1s in a fossil and black colorway. This is great news considering how well the first Stussy Zoom Spiridons did. Air Force 1s tend to garner even more demand in general. So I have pretty high expectations when it comes to these, especially because they're the first colorways of this first Air Force One Stussy collab. Not to mention that retail will be pretty low at only $130 each, rather than the $160 that we were used to be seeing. I expect these to be very profitable with a great margin. These drop December 11th, so right around the corner, so this is just one of the many drops to look forward to this month, which is absolutely insane already. Then, courtesy of Yankee Kicks, we got on-feet photos of the Dunk Low Thank You for Caring. These drop in January for $100 each. Expect these to be very profitable with an incredible margin as well. Now, while on the topic of dunks, we got a detailed look at the Dunk Low Pig Pink, which is another dunk inspired by a car, like the one we discussed not too long ago. This time, this is inspired by the Porsche 917-20 Pink Pig, which debuted in 1971 for its very first race. These may be dropping as early as late January for $100. Expect these to be very profitable with an incredible margin as well. Then, we also got detailed images of the Dunk Low Hyper Cobalt, which is dropping in early 2021 as well for $100. You could also expect these to be very profitable with an incredible margin. Then, in more recent news though, on December 19th for $110, get ready guys, we will be getting the Dunk Sean C Holiday Special. Expect these to be extremely profitable with an insane margin. These are definitely no joke in terms of resale value, but also an extremely nice personal pair. Let me know if you do intend on keeping a pair despite what the prices are at right now. And before that, it's now 100% confirmed that we will be getting the next two colorways of the Sacai VaporWaffle in burgundy and green on December 17th. These both drop for $180 each, just like the black and white colorway, and both will be very profitable with a great margin. However, you should not expect them to perform as well as the previous black and white pair did initially. But anyway, that will conclude it for today. Feel free to leave a like if you did enjoy or perhaps learn a thing or two. Also subscribe and enable post notifications just so you're always 100% updated on all hyped releases. Also, feel free to check out the links in the description for reliable, fast residential proxies and pre-verified Nike sneakers accounts. Last but not least, make sure to follow Keith Adam 10 and Personals For You just so you always stay 100% updated on all urgent info, such as the info I was mentioning today regarding the foot site restocks on the Yeezy 350 bread, because we already have been seeing some of those. I do definitely expect we will be seeing some more restocks. But anyway, with that, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and good luck on all these upcoming drops, of course, especially if you're in Europe for those Yeezy 350s, because obviously, guys, those are going to be easy profit.